I want to talk to you about $10,000 no credit check loans and bad credit. Okay, if you actually have fair credit, that's fine too. So here's a list I want you to think about. First, I want you to think about Advanced America, and what we love about this lender is that they're really fast. Okay, the maximum actually that you can get from this lender is $50,000, but we have seen in our investigation that the average loan that they actually hand out 10,000. So 10,000, no credit check, personal loan, and but the maximum is $50,000 depending on your state. And Advanced America actually is really good because they actually offer payday loans, installment loans, title loans, cash advances, lines of credit, online loans, emergency loans, personal loans. Fantastic. Okay, fantastic. And they've been doing this for 25 years, so they have some kind of experience when it comes to no credit check personal loans. If you have any question today, I want you to contact 1-866-261-5166. The number once again is 1-866-261-5166. We'll put the number on the screen so you can actually contact them right now and get your loan your loan approved. And the cool thing about this lender is that they will work with you. They'll answer any question that you may have if you contact them before you actually apply. And so now all states are applicable though. So basically they have loans in Alabama, California, Colorado, Delaware, Florida, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Michigan, Mississippi, Missouri, Nevada, Ohio, Oklahoma, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. Next, you have reliable personal loans. And with the reliable personal loans, you can qualify for up to $40,000. This is really good. So if you're looking for a $10,000 no credit check personal loan, you want to go to a reliable personal loans. And here you have a large network, so you are able to request a loan regardless of your credit score, and you have an online decision. So that's really good. You have a streamlined loan request, so you actually can get approved real fast for your loan. That's just fantastic. And we love the fact that they can release the funds within 24 hours after approval. So that's really fantastic. Next, you have a Brainy Loans. So if you're looking for $10,000 no credit check personal loans, you want to think about Brainy Loans. And Brainy Loans actually can qualify you from $500 to $50,000. Although we have seen in our investigation that the average that they approve it seems to be around $10,000, and you actually can qualify real fast. And they give personal loans, debt consolidation loans, auto loans, small business loans, mortgage loans, short installment loans. That's just fantastic. Okay, and all you have to do here through this lender is pretty straightforward. You apply with their simple loan application and get an answer after filling out your application. You choose the right lender that will help you accomplish your needs and your payments. And once the lender is selected, you will get redirected to their website where you can fill in your full application and get funded real fast. So that's really good. And you can choose the purpose of the loan. That's really fantastic. So it can be debt consolidation, car purchase or repair, medical expenses, major purchase, home improvement, bills, weddings, vacation, business expenses, education, taxes, or other. So that's really good. So remember, the maximum here is $50,000, and but the average is around $10,000. Next, you have Net Credit. So Net Credit is another lender that will lend you up to $10,000. So they're really good in terms of personal loans. They also offer lines of credit. So that's really fantastic. So we love that a lot, and you have the ability to check your eligibility also with this lender. So that's really good. So you have a clear idea whether you can qualify or not, and you can basically do a soft pull. So this will not affect your credit score. So you apply the secure loan application. Just takes a few minutes. If you are eligible, you'll be able to customize the amount you borrow and your repayment schedule. You get the funds. So if approved, your money can be in your account the next business day or sooner. So you get cash as soon as possible, and you can repay. They will report your payments to major credit bureaus, meaning you can build credit history with on-time repayment. you can repay early at any time with no penalty. So that's really fantastic. Next, I want to share with you life loans. So if you're looking for 10,000 no credit check personal loans, you want to think about life loans. And life loans actually can give you a fast and easy way to find a loan, and from $100 to $40,000. Although we have seen in our research that the average they approve is around $10,000. And you can actually find a loan in 3 easy steps. You fill out their easy form in 2 minutes or less. So this is a streamlined loan application. And if qualified, you review and sign the loan documents. You get funds as soon as the next business day. So within 24 hours, okay? That's really cool. So we love that a lot because life loans is really fast also. They will work with you, not a problem. If you have any questions, just contact them and they will answer all questions that you have before you move forward. Next, you have lending for bad credit. Lending for bad credit, as you can see on the screen here, they will give you somewhere from $100 to $40,000. Even though, once again, based on our research, they tend to actually approve $10,000 on average in terms of no credit check personal loan. This is really good. So here also you have a pretty streamlined approach. So you actually have the possibility to be pre-approved. So this is really good. So no credit check soft pull before you actually you go further. What we love about this lender is that you have the possibility to get approved real fast too. So of course you're not going to get the cash within 24 hours. You get the cash within 48 hours. So once you are approved, you can be approved real fast. But once you're approved, it takes about 48 hours to get the cash cleared. But the bottom line is just make sure you have your financials ready. So they'll ask you for your income. They'll ask you for your profession. So for your occupation. So the kind of work you have. They have no restrictions in terms of the job that you have. But long story short, they want to make sure that you are actually pretty. How do I say it? You are making minimum $1,000 in terms of gross income to actually qualify for this lender. So long story short, they're really fast. Next, I want to share with you a cash.com. So if you're looking for a $10,000 no credit check personal loan, you want to think about cash.com. Cash.com is pretty generous. In other words, you have loan amounts from $1,000 to $100,000. This is really good, even though based on what we have seen, Cash.com tends to approve you for $10,000 to $50,000, and no credit check. Okay, you have a loan. You have APRs that go from 6% to 36%. Loan term to 24 to 84 months. And the credit needed actually goes from bad to excellent, so not a problem. And Cash.com, think about Cash.com as an online marketplace that provides prospective borrowers with competitive, personalized loan offers from multiple lenders in minutes. And when searching for an online personal loan, you have thousands of options, and rates and terms depend largely on your personal financial situation. So this is kind of cool. And so one thing for sure, Cash.com is really fast. They'll get back to you. Now, one thing I need to say here is that Cash.com gives all kinds of loans, and so you can use the 10 grand that you get from Cash.com, the 10 grand or more that you get from Cash.com. You can use it for all kinds of purposes. They have no restrictions whatsoever when it comes to how you can use the cash. So that's really good. So you can use the cash for home improvement, car repairs, rental deposits, medical bills, vacations, unexpected expenses. That's really cool. I mean, they're very flexible. The basic loan requirements that they have, you must be at least 18 years old. You must be a U.S. citizen or a permanent resident. So they want to make sure that you got to have a social security number, and you got to be currently employed and receive steady income. So and steady income minimum here the basic here is $1,500 per month. That's a gross income, and you got to have a bank account to receive the funds. Ideally with direct deposit. They want to make sure that you are receiving your cash through direct deposit, so they can verify employment also, and also income. So that's really important element to think about. Next, when we talk about $10,000 no credit check personal loans, I want you to think about 5K funds. This is another fantastic lender. And when we talk about 5K funds, we are speaking about a very generous lender. You receive up to $35,000. And the application here is Streamlined. So basically, you just fill out the form. So they have a fast, safe, and secure online form that you can complete in just 2 quick minutes. The process is streamlined. That's very good. And so there are many advantages to actually go through 5K funds because you can fill out their online form with any level of credit rating, from no rating to excellent, and you get your cash. So their lenders will directly deposit funds to your account as fast as 24 hours as the next business day. And what we love about the 5K funds is that you have personal loans, business loans, education loans, installment loans. So that's really fantastic. Okay. And so this is kind of cool because you have the possibility to get approved real fast. And so you got to have a bank account. This is kind of similar to what I said a little earlier, so that you can get the cash really ASAP. That's really an important element. And one thing I also want to say is that you have the possibility to actually make changes. If you have any question, it's always better to contact 5K funds first, so you have a clear idea what's possible. And so you are able to request a loan today from the website, and that's really good. We love the fact that this website is also very good in terms of this lender is really fast in terms of responding to questions, and the APR goes from 5% all the way to 36%, and personal loans have a 61-day minimum repayment period to a 72-month repayment period. So we're talking about 2 months all the way to 6 years, 72 months. So that's the kind of interval you have to account for if you have to go through 5K funds. So, but fantastic. The maximum you can get here is $35,000. This is really good. If you think about it, this is really good. Next, you have a check and go. So if you're thinking about 10,000 no credit check personal loans, you might want to think about check and go. And check and go is actually really good because the maximum here is actually $10,000. And check and go has been around for many years now. It's a direct lender. I mean, some of those lenders are not direct lenders. There are loan marketplaces, but check and go is a direct lender. So they actually offer payday loans, cash advances, installment loans, emergency installment loans. They have additional services that revolve around emergency loans also. And so apply for a loan actually at Check and Go. You need to actually have a valid and working phone number, and they will contact you via phone to make sure that everything is fine. You got to have proof of most recent income information. They will check that. This can be a pay stub, it can be a 1099, it can be a W-2, it can be anything of that nature. You got to have also a valid U.S. government issued a photo ID or driver's license. You got to have proof of routing an account number from an open and active checking account. And this must be active for at least 30 days for them to actually qualify you. And you got to also have official documentation of a social security number, and in Alabama, Indiana, and Oklahoma only. So this is kind of cool. And what will happen here is that Check and Go will see which types of loans are offered in your area, and we'll work with you to see which one of their services is the best fit for you. And so that's kind of cool. But you got to have a bank account, though. Everything starts with you having a bank account. You got to have a bank account. If you don't have a bank account, you can qualify for a loan. And so basically, if you previously filed bankruptcy, this will not necessarily prevent you from qualifying for a loan with Check and Go. Okay. So to see if you qualify, just simply submit an application and see what works from there. And so Check and Go is actually not available in all 50 states. So you have to make sure that they are available in your state first. But so they're available in Alabama, California, Delaware, Florida, Idaho, Indiana, Kansas, Maine. Michigan, Montana, North Dakota, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Texas, Utah, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. We're just going to put this on the screen so you can see whether you qualify for the loan based on the state. Next, you have big picture loans. So the maximum loan amount here is $25,000. So if you're looking for a $10,000 no credit check personal loan, you will love the big picture loan sort of lender here. And one thing I need to say is that this lender is a tribal lender, which means that they are actually a more quote unquote more ethical, if you will. And this is kind of cool. And what we have seen in our research is that 90% of accepted applications are approved and originated by the next business day. So they can fund your account within 24 hours. Okay. And you can apply for an online installment loan with big picture loan right now. And they will look at your application and approve you. So if you have any questions, call 1-800-584-4880, 1-800-584-4880 for more information. And the cool thing is this lender is really flexible in terms of what you can use the cash for. You can use the cash for family emergencies, major purchases, short-term financial needs, and vehicle repairs. Okay, and so you have a lot of possibilities here. And big picture loans has just a few requirements. So you got to have a bank account. So you must have an open bank account that's in good standing. You got to have a phone number. So you must be reachable by phone. They will contact you to make sure that everything is fine. They will ask you questions. Maybe they might want to follow up on some of the information that you provided in your paperwork. And you must have a valid email address. That's an important element. And you must be at least 18 years old and a U.S. resident. So this is kind of this is really what it is. And so after you click the apply now button, you will be redirected through a simple online application. And so you actually will see they have this soft pull process. So you can get your cash without first having to go through a hard pull. So you get a soft pull first. And if they're interested, they'll contact you. They'll ask more questions. And if everything works out fine, then they will actually make sure that you are approved, and they will do a hard pull at that time. They'll do a hard pull before approving you, of course. But you get the cash after the hard pull is successful. They will send you the cash within 24 hours. So this is kind of cool. One thing for sure, if your application is verified and approved by 5 p.m. Central, you will generally receive an ACH deposit on the next business day. This is kind of cool. And once you submit an application, Big Picture Loans will call or email you if the application is incomplete or additional information or action on your part is required. And you can expedite the process by calling the company at 1-800-584-4880 once again. So in closing, in today's conversation, I spoke to you about 10,000 no credit check personal loan. I give you the list and now the closing. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.